So I gotta ask y'all this. How did y'all meet?
You could tell a story.
Just briefly, not going to straight. Yeah, go ahead.
Just briefly, like you said, she's working at the school. I just ended up having to stop by the school to do something and exchange numbers, and there's been history from there. Straight to the point.
Straight to the point. That's what's up. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, beautifully said. Yeah. And enough said. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay.
I knew that question was coming too.
You know what was coming?
Yeah,
okay. I want to get out the way early. You know what I'm saying? I want to get out the way early. Okay. You had did a video, and I didn't write enough information down pertaining to the question I want to ask. So hopefully when I ask you this, what I say, you could kind of conjure it back up.
Okay.
But okay, I kind of remember what it was. It was you was talking about something about mind state, and I think kind of like not being baggage when it comes to being in a relationship. And you had brought up female rappers, and you know kind of how the female rappers, some of them talk about how a guy gotta buy me this, do this for me, if you ain't paying the bills and all that type stuff. I want you to talk about your perspective on how that isn't the right mentality to have for young Black women.
Sure. First of all, let me just say, let me just say, as a woman, I think it's imperative to obviously be independent. You have to have independency regardless. However, if you're trying to be like wife material or trying to be in a relationship and things like that, when I was referring to baggage, I was referring to baggage as walking into a relationship like as weight, right? Like you're walking into a relationship like codependent or like totally reliant. See, with our relationship, it's not a weight thing. It's asset to asset. You know what I mean? We grew together like that, but it wasn't a matter of weight. And I think, unfortunately, and you know what's so funny, like that we talk about it, because a lot of celebrities, they rap about stuff that they're not even living, right? So they're saying lyrics and bars that are like catchy and good captions for hits or money. But at the end of the day, they know that's not the way it goes because they're out getting degrees. They're out securing their own bag. And right. I think it's dangerous to tell, young women of any color that, just get in somebody else's bag or do this or do that, because if we're realistic, everybody is trying to secure their own bag. Right. And so to go into a situation and try to take advantage of somebody else, to be honest, you're really putting yourself at harm nowadays, the way things are going, because people done lost so much, you know what I mean? To be in a position where somebody literally is walking in as a leech, that's kind of really scary. Right. It's also like unsafe, even if you're in a relationship, because at the end of the day, say your spouse or your partner does go down, right? How are you going to be prepared to be able to handle the plate or situation or lifestyle that you have or are living? You know what I mean? If that's the case. Right. So it's not so much just being like independent, I don't need you. It's independent, let me help you, if that makes sense. Like I'm coming in to help. Dope. Like we're doing this together. You know what I mean? It's not this is all on you. And it doesn't make the man less of a man at all. You know what I mean? If anything, that's more attractive, Right. Anything multiplied is more. So why leave the weight on one person where you could just multiply the weight and then you can multiply the outcome? That's just what I'm saying.
Man, something you said when you said it ain't let me be independent, I don't need you, is let me be independent and let me help you. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's like dope. I've never heard that before. I think I'm just gonna take that part and then like loop that thing, put some drums on it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just a beautiful way of looking at it. You know what I'm saying? You always say, "I got my own money. I don't need you, nigga." But it's dope to hear a woman say, "I got my own money. What you want to do?" You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you want to do? Yeah. We doing boutiques, we doing restaurants. What we doing? We doing trucking companies. You know what I'm saying? So that's very dope. That's very dope. Ray, how being on the opposite end of that, you know what I'm saying? Tell me about being the guy, wanting a woman, and then you know, do you want to have to carry the woman? Would you rather carry the woman, or would you rather come in with her own? Do you want to stay at home? You know what I'm saying? Like, how to, just from a male's perspective, I'm just trying to hit both polarities. You know what I'm saying? To give young guys and young girls the info. You know what I'm saying? How you look at it?
Well, first of all, as a young man, you gotta stop just looking at the physical features. That's what a lot of these brothers getting mixed up with, is these physical features before you even know the person. Right. And you go out here and you're making these babies with a physical feature that you got to deal with for 18 years, and you don't even know that person. She gonna turn crazy on you.
There you go.
Once you really go in here and you figure this person out, and you know this who you're gonna be with. Me personally, I wouldn't say come in with nothing, but if you came in with nothing, if we starting off with nothing, that's better, because the person that's already coming in with a lot, they already got their mindset set on a lot. So if you can't give a lot, how long you think that's gonna last? Wow, that's she only gonna be there until the satisfaction. Basically, to be truthfully, the only reason she'll be there is sexually. So once that sexual attraction go away, she on to somebody that can be there with her. You may play the little pawn in the back corner just because you know she got a few dollars or something. But me personally, I'd rather build it up from the ground up, because if it did split, everybody can walk away 50-50 and be happy with it. Versus I came with 100%. Now you walking away with 50% of something that I had already built.
Right.
That
hey,
weight.
Great. Mm-hmm. Oh, you said weight?
Yeah, I said that weight. Yeah, that's baggage. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. You always with 50% with coming in with zero. Shit, you leaving heavy, goddamn it. Leaving heavy than the mug.
That's baggage.
Walking away with the duffel bag.
Yeah.
You know hey, that's real dope. A real dope answer. Young people out here, soak up these jewels. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Talking to two mature, experienced, positive business owners. You know, so make sure y'all soak these things up. You know what I'm saying? These are jewels for y'all when you're dating. You know, when you're going on that first date, and don't get caught up like Ray said, in the physical aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with it. Get to know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Ask them. In that video, you said asking those questions, credit score, not trying to make it all financial, you know, but ask what the credit score is. Ask what your aspirations is. Do you have any goals set financially? Do you have any goals set mentally? Do you have any goals set physically? You know what I'm saying? So these are definite things that you need to take into recollection, you know, or take into account when dealing with the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna jump off the question list, and I'm gonna do this is a pop quiz question. Okay. How do we mend the disconnect between the black man and the black woman? I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know if it's just me.
I'm gonna tell you how you disconnect. They disconnect because of these rap songs, bro.
Is it all rap music?
Bruh, man, you sit back, man. I sit back, because to tell you the truth, bro, this is my first year starting Instagram, internet, because I never was into that. You know, because I never was the type of person that want to see somebody brag about their lifestyle, this, that, and the third, because I know hell, bro. I'm at the time, you know, Instagram came out, I'm trying to figure out how this rent finna get paid, how this life finna get paid. I ain't trying to watch nobody buy Maserati and throw money in the strip club, so I never went on. But this new generation, bro, that's all they own. That's all they own, man. And they ain't even looking at the bigger pictures no more. Everybody want to try to tote a pistol. Everybody want to try to have the biggest bag of weed. Everybody want to try to stand on the corner for the longest. That's true.
Hey, and not the biggest bag of weed.
Man, everybody want to have the biggest bag of good, man. That loud. And these just fat. That's all they hearing about.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's all they want to do. You know, you can't, man, you'll have 10 young men right now, and you'll ask them what you want to do with your future. Out of 10, if you told them to be straight up with me, 8 of them gonna say, put this album out, this mixtape. No, it's just facts.
Right. Hey, you know what? Man, I got caught up in the same thing, man. So I definitely feel you. I definitely feel you. I still rap. I don't do it like I used to, but I still like being creative, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're definitely creative. Yeah.
But see, it's a difference. It's a difference in being creative, using it as your pastime. Don't say that. Don't continue with your career. Cause look at 2 Chainz. He ain't getting those till later in his career. But you got to know a time and a place to make that your plan B.
Right.
Side hustle. Extra money on the side.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And this is one of the mistakes I made. Coming up, is that I was tunnel vision. Because I was so fascinated with wanting to be an artist that I didn't do other creative things within the industry that I was pretty good at that age back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So like my writing game is bananas. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, is one of the hottest shits out. But I started off making beats. But I don't make beats no more. I ain't made beats since I was in my maybe late teens, early 20s. But if I would have kept doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just narrow vision. You know what I'm saying? Not having multiple, and we're about to get into multiple streams of income. Not understanding at that young age to do multiple things to generate multiple streams of income. And this is multiple creativity. Just like y'all, you got trucking, you got boutique, you got youth mentorship. You see